Welcome to the Revenge of Podcast, your weekly podcast for all things Revenge of and more. My name is Jeff Pfizer. Joining me as always is Cole Brayton.
Yellow.
And Joe Myers.
Howdy, howdy.
That new theme song makes me want to just take my shirt off at the Abbey.
Oh, it do?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Man, it's double lifting. Taking your shirt off and going all the way to West Hollywood to the Abbey.
That's true. It's a long drive.
That's a good theme song.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
When's the last time you've been to the Abbey?
Jesus. I mean, it's got to be at least 5 years.
Wasn't it the time we saw Gaga?
No, that was like 12 years ago.
That was not 12 years ago.
It's at least, yeah.
12 years ago would make you 14.
Yeah.
You saw Lady Gaga at
I
the
was
Abbey?
16, actually.
Oh,
You just
sorry.
got to slide someone some bills. 14-year-old
Yeah.
is fine.
Okay.
All right, we'll
Hands
cut
it
out
up.
this part. Today's episode is brought to you by Energy. We'll go ahead and bleep that out because it's not actually brought to you by.
Sorry.
But I think if we say it's brought to you by and then there's a bleep, it'll be like, oh, people are like, oh, it's brought to you
blur
by
all this.
fucking, brought to you by Energy.
Mhm.
I went ahead and I ordered all this for you, so you're welcome.
Thank you.
But let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
Okay, talk.
On Saturday night, hold on, let me pull it up. Coral stole my phone and took pictures of her shitty pants.
Oh,
She
no.
took pictures of shit on her pants and
You-
sent it to us. Can you believe that?
That was supposed to be for me. And you ruined it.
I got a picture and it's your pants with shit on them.
I will say she didn't text that to us. You texted that to everyone.
That's true. That's true.
There's
But
there's a chain of custody
she
here.
took my phone and she took pictures of her pants and they just happened to be shitty.
The amount of time it took you to do that.
I know, it was really fast.
You weren't even home yet.
No,
Yeah.
the gate just opened and I was like, what?
What the fuck? Do I have shit on my pants?
And I thought I had shit on my pants.
I know. Well, to be fair, Coral took pictures of her bum thinking she'd be funny, and then, there's no shit on her bum.
You put shit on my bum.
It's pretty funny, though.
This is worse than the picture of the shoes you took
It
of
looks
mine.
really bad. Anyway, I'm glad we got that out of the way. I feel better now. Well, we had a fun weekend. Free Comic Book Day was a hoot. Lots of people came out. Lots of what do they call? We talked about this last year, but what do they call in the bar industry, like New Year's Eve, like amateur night or something? There's like a term for it, where all the like people who don't normally get all shitty go out and get shitty. Anyway, that's what Free Comic Book Day is for me. It's like people who don't normally go to stores come to the store
Yeah.
to like get free stuff, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun because like we didn't have any other sales or anything else going, but people were buying up stuff left and right.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That's nice.
I loved it.
Yeah. Kenzie put a lot into putting like the really popular stuff out
Yeah.
front so people could find their Spider-Mans and their
Yeah.
Deadpools and shit real easily.
Yeah. Coral was on one though.
Me?
Yeah.
Everyone always says that.
I know.
All the texts I get is that Coral's on
Coral's
one.
on one. I know. It's pretty funny though.
Y'all are just assholes.
Yeah.
I-
That's true.
You
I just received the
occasionally, but
text.
you're getting up there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What else did we do this weekend? We had league, pinball league. I've been kind of absent this pinball league, but how's it going? Is it fun?
This pinball league?
Yeah. Well, yeah. This sometimes I used to show up on at like what?
It's my pillow.
I was just fixing the pillow. But you
Oh,
can put your arm on it.
Yeah, thank you.
I used to be there at the start of pinball league each night.
Yeah.
And be like 5:30, but now I'm like, nah.
Everyone's been asking for you.
Really?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No, they're just, believe it or not, just there to play pinball.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Huh. So how's it going?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of little spooky things going on in the computers and stuff.
Oh.
Anomalies.
Anomalies?
Anomalies are everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can you figure them out?
No,
Mm.
I can't. What else we got going? We got some stuff going on this week. Do we have stuff going on this week? What do we got? We got women's book clubs on Thursday or tonight when this drops, and then we're doing a little magic tournament thing this Saturday.
Yeah.
A little magic draft situation. And then Howdy Partner is also on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of a chill weekend because next week is the Exquisite Corpses Party, which is going to be a to-do.
Don't we have Lorcana on Sunday?
We do have Lorcana on Sunday.
Is
Whatever.
that the big Lorcana?
I just assume
listen.
whatever you don't say or do say about Lorcana is wrong.
I know. I try to keep up with it, but since I don't like directly handle the flyering and like the spread of information, it kind of escapes my brain every time. And it's not, I'm not trying to be malicious with it, but every time I'd say there is Lorcana, there isn't. And every time I say there isn't, there is. It's not my fault.
Okay.
It's not my fault.
Mm-hmm,
All right. Let's talk about gay news, shall we?
Got news for you. That means you're gay.
I found out what that clip is from.
Yeah.
It's from
Immediately.
SVU,
Yeah.
Law and Order. Means you're gay.
Got news for you.
Means you're gay.
Thanks, John.
Yeah. Let's talk about gay news.
Okay.
I wanted to define gay news a little bit more before we jump into it, because I feel like it's just gay news in general is just it's just any news that we find.
Was that a
interesting.
good vintage? Did
Yeah.
you get a nice little drag off of that?
It's a good year.
She's over here just sniffing.
That's what I do.
Now we got to bleep every time we say
Yeah.
since we're not actually.
Yeah.
But so Coral's over here just sniffing.
Yeah, I love to get into a good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an interesting flavored though, you know.
It's a really wet.
Anyway, gay news is pretty much anything that we consider news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just have to be gay to have gay news.
Okay.
So
True.
I'll go ahead and start. I only got a couple of things because it's hard, like to find stuff weekly. Because I feel like a lot of times, I mean, I don't know. I was going to talk about the Diddy thing, but that's not really gay news. It's kind of a bummer. But the Diddy trial
a lot of
started
bummer.
today.
Yeah.
Oh, did start?
Yeah, they're just doing like jury selection, so we'll see when we get into it. I don't really want to talk about that, but a couple of interesting things are happening. One, there was a gigantic Lady Gaga concert in Brazil.
Yeah.
2 million people were at it.
Jesus.
It was a free concert. They did have like a bomb threat that they thwarted, which we won't talk about. But I was just like, you know how I would not like to go see a Lady Gaga concert?
How?
With 2 million other people.
Did you saw the video of them clacking fans and shit?
No.
Oh my god, it's insane. They're
Is it
so
crazy?
it's like thunderous.
It's on a beach in Rio de Janeiro. They did like this, they set up the concert and then it's just video screens for like ever. But I'm just like, how did 2 million people even get there?
Yeah, that's
was
crazy.
was Dom there?
At least. And his baby mama's
Sister?
sister. Yeah, but how do you even manage the traffic to get to that? Do they all come on boat?
I don't know.
It's on the beach, you say?
It was on the beach, yeah.
Rico de Mero?
Rico de Mero, yes.
I forgot the name.
Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How's that safe?
I don't know.
They have different safety guidelines, I'm sure. in
Yeah, it's
Brazil.
probably a little bit lax, but they did thwart a bomb thing. They arrested like 15 people that were trying to like bomb the thing.
That's crazy.
But apparently Lady Gaga and her team were unaware until after the news came out that they had thwarted the attack.
I mean, that's
I guess the problem is that they were like they
That
didn't have
know
the
at the moment.
opportunity to even be like, you know what, we're not going to do this.
yeah.
But it's kind of weird. Like I didn't even know. I mean, I guess I wouldn't know that Lady Gaga is out here doing a concert in Brazil.
I think this is the second or third time she's done this. This
Really?
just happened to be the
I feel like
largest.
other people have done this before too. I
Yeah.
feel like they do these like mega concerts in
Yeah.
Brazil. I just don't understand.
and the
how-
gays show up in Brazil.
Yeah, they do.
There's a lot of gays in Brazil?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. What is
Carnival.
Carnival, bitch. You ever
Yeah?
see the Brazilian footage of all the drag queens with like the peacock feathers and they're like marching in the streets?
I just thought that was normal. I didn't know it was gay.
Yeah, well, it's gay. It's pretty gay.
I mean, it's pretty gay.
It's pretty gay, but yeah.
Pretty gay. Yeah, so that happened. That was pretty gay. What you got? You got something over there?
Yeah.
You wanna talk about?
Y'all have seen the debate with like what is it? 100 men versus one gorilla?
Yeah.
That's so fucking gay to me. The
It's
amount
so
of men
dumb.
that think that they could beat up a gorilla.
Yeah.
And I'm just wait, what do you think?
What do I think?
Do you think I want to know? Yeah.
I saw I haven't really been following that particular aspect of gay news,
Mhm.
but I have come across a few bits and bops regarding said
Okay.
ape fight. I saw somebody did a simulation where it was like 1,000,000 men versus 1,000 apes, and then it was like a simulation, and the apes decimated the men.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I saw the one where it was just like one gorilla with 100 men, but he was just slanging them around like crazy. But I don't know. I don't think 100 men could beat a gorilla.
I think they probably could, because the gorilla, there's so many men, right? That like they're coming at the gorilla from all sides.
But are they all at once, or are they one at a time? That's kind of what I've heard.
Well,
I don't understand.
All at once, you have to find at least 10 men that are willing to volunteer to go first, because the first person that gorilla gets his hand on,
you're not going to necessarily die though.
You don't think you're going to die?
You might just break an arm. What if they just smack you out of the way? You're not necessarily.
Is there not been, what was that what was it, Champ that went crazy and killed everybody on the show?
That's from the movie.
Yeah,
No.
you're thinking of No.
I know, but still, that's a thing.
It is a thing. Yes, that's a movie.
Which we all know they're real.
I mean, there have been apes that like or monkeys that like rip people's faces off, but they didn't die. You know,
if that happens to me, kill me. I want to die. But
you're
I don't.
so vain. You can't live without a face.
No, that's fucking weird. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. People that go and like,
you look like that one chick on Terrifier.
Exactly.
Yeah, look at her. She's living life.
Yeah.
Is she?
She slays.
Yeah, she certainly does.
Anyways, no, I don't think 100 men could do it.
I up until this moment, I hadn't given it any thought, but now that we're talking about it, I think 100 men could do it, because I think that they're coming at the gorilla from all sides, presumably. Okay. So the gorilla is not going to be able to. It's going to be distracted by some in the front while there's some in the back going to town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say maybe, although there's no weapons involved, right? Just hands.
No, just hands. And like, I don't know. I've seen the video of like a big ass bodybuilder trying to pull the rope that a tiger has hold of. Can't even budge it. That's just a tiger, and it's just effortless for them.
Well, I think that somewhere in some foreign country we got a underground battle on our hands. They should do it. Get 100 men together in an ape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For science.
It also depends on what kind of men, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you're going to have to be dumb.
Do you think 100? No, if 100 of you could beat a gorilla.
Definitely not.
This kind of goes back to the like astronaut versus caveman thing. It's just like a different variation on that grand debate.
Sure. Do you think 100 of you could be an ape? I'll answer that for you. No. The answer is no.
There was so much doubt.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That ape would snap every single one of your tiny little chicken legs.
My tiny little chicken. Look. Don't make me spill my.
Yeah. Don't spill your girl.
My will get all over this couch.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. That is a good bit of gay news.
I just think it's gay that the amount of men that are getting so aggressive about it.
Yeah. I've never seen 100 men in one room that aren't fucking. To be honest with you, what else would they be doing?
What? Where were you? Where do you?
I mean, we've been to Comic-Con, so that's not true.
Oh, that's true. But there are other people other than just men. If you get just men,
together, just men,
yeah, they're fucking. Yeah. You know what I mean? I've been to Berlin.
Great.
Anyway, what else I got?
I guess the army would have to back you up on that too.
Yeah. This is an old bit of gay news, but I thought we should bring it up anyway. Can we talk about Sabrina Carpenter and Fortnite?
I love it.
What is up with that?
We can.
I don't understand. Sometimes I think maybe I understand Fortnite, and then other times I'm like, nope, I sure don't.
Now, there is a point of clarification I need real quick before all this. Yeah. I've seen all the different passes. Is the dancing thing a different season pass?
No, you can get the dancing. It's just a little add-on.
But that's the thing. It's like an extra buy thing.
So now you can
buy the music pass, and you get like a cute little bundle.
And you can dress up like dressed up like Sabrina Carpenter.
So what's really fun is I have this emote that lets me sit. And
no, okay.
Okay, on a face.
Wait,
no, okay. So
now what's an emote?
So it's where you can make your little character do
I know,
stuff.
but you think our all people?
I do think our people know what an emote is.
I'm thinking of one particular person that probably doesn't.
Our Fortnite shawties know what's going on.
Oh, Fortnite shawties.
The emote. So yeah, I have an emote where you can sit down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I got about 8 Sabrina Carpenter skins to
Okay.
do a little dance in front of me while I sat in the chair, and I love it.
So you have a cuck chair
You have a Sabrina cuck situation.
in Fortnite?
Yeah, I can show you the video.
What the hell?
You
is
made a
Fortnite?
video?
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind.
Okay, so that's an interesting segue. I'm not going to segue away from this because we still have much more to talk about.
Jesus.
But we can go ahead and put that video as well as the picture of Coral's shitty pants over on the Patreon.
Oh, okay.
So all the Patreon members can see Coral cuck-chaired Sabrina Carpenter Fortnite situation.
It was worth every V-buck.
Is your cuck character a Sabrina also?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
no! So it's like a real like
Yeah.
multiplicity situation.
We
huh?
should do it with a few different characters.
I got a couple in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 2 Sabrinas and an Invincible, and he's just they're just dancing for me.
No.
What? I love a good chair.
Okay, but then I read something else today about she's gonna like perform. There's like a music thing happening.
Yeah, they do like concerts and
Yeah.
stuff.
I remember the
Yeah.
Post Malone one, and I feel like that
There
was
was
like the first one.
There was it ASAP Rocky?
Oh, wasn't
Yeah.
there
Did a big one.
Jason Derulo? Didn't he do one?
Mhm.
No,
So, but do that again.
Jason Derulo.
God, I forget you were a singer.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So good.
Yeah, thank you.
I forget. They've had like some big concerts in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You just
okay.
like stand in your emote, and then you just
Do they
Yeah.
do the concerts as their avatar, or is it
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
video of them doing is it live?
it's like it's live in a way where you like they do a countdown and then you have to be in there.
But is it like
I don't think
Audio
it's the
just for-
performer somewhere specifically doing
No.
it live, but it is all motion captured. They go into like
Oh.
a studio, they do all the motion capture
so
because they're
presume-
also like hundreds of feet tall.
Oh, they're like kaijus.
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
So imagine just me sitting down watching
What is
a
Fortnite
giant.
exactly?
It's- Hey, they almost took away the Sabrina Carpenter.
Because too many people were not battling; they were just getting together and dancing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I heard that.
It's
That's gayer than 100.
We should probably explain that actually. That's a thing to breeze over.
Sure. Okay. So
That's the news.
So yeah, so there's a Sabrina Carpenter skin because why not?
Mhm.
And all these little gay boys were
Nope.
and girls.
It's just everyone.
Everyone.
okay, sure, all the people.
Equal opportunity, DEI.
And they
Mhm.
were coming across other Sabrina Carpenters, and instead of shooting each other like you're supposed to in Fortnite, they would just dance.
They would dance with each other. Yeah. It was fun.
Stupid.
It's a
Yeah.
vibe.
Mhm.
It's so something for sure.
That didn't happen with Ariana.
Speaking of Sabrina Carpenter and girlies and all this other shit, a lot of my gay news is like targeted at you, so I apologize.
Can I ask one Sabrina Carpenter follow up?
Yeah, please.
Is she the same size as every other avatar, or is she short?
Pygmy.
No, she big. She big as hell, and it pisses
what?
me off.
Really?
Yeah.
But she's like 4 feet tall.
I know. In the game, she's like 6 foot. She's like Groot.
Huh. One other question, I guess. Who is Sabrina Carpenter exactly?
What do you, it's not who, it's what.
Oh,
And she's a feeling. She's, you know,
really?
Just
I
a
didn't
type-
know you liked I know you liked him mousy, but I didn't know you liked him small.
yeah, I'm strong. I won't pick you up.
Oh, really?
Let's see how far
She's
I
like a
can throw
Polly
her.
Pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, Polly. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Sabrina Carpenter, this movie just came out that I don't think I want to see, but we'll see if we get there. Another Simple Favor,
No.
gay news. But isn't Blake Lively in Simple Favor like your babe girl?
I mean, in the first one, yes. Just looking at her, it's yes. Her making a martini, yeah, there's everywhere.
But there's bum everywhere.
It's perfect. But I think I don't know. I'm getting older. I'm maturing. I'm realizing what I want. And
What
that's
was
not it.
what was your
Really?
favorite look from the first one? What was the one that like did it? Was it the cuffs?
I think so. When she's picking her kid up from school, and
Yeah.
she's with the umbrella. Yeah.
So it's safe to say then that you're probably Team Justin.
I mean, I don't know.
Timberlake?
No,
No,
Baldoni.
no. I don't know. That whole little thing that's going on is pretty funny. The voicemail is kind of weird,
Yeah,
pretty creepy, but she just seems really fucking annoying.
yeah, she sure
So
does.
if she could just stop talking and just look the way she does, I'm sad.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, I enjoyed Simple Favor, not as much as he did,
You like
or
I liked it.
most other people, I think. But I just have no desire to see a sequel of any kind.
that? No, the
I
trailer
didn't
looks
really
bad.
either. I was happy with like the one and done of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like Anna Kendrick? She's mousy.
She's not your type.
No?
Yeah, he gets it. Nah,
Yeah,
not
it's
for me.
ineffable, but it's
Mhm.
not her
Really?
type. Yeah.
She likes like a strong mousy.
Mhm.
I think Anna Kendrick's a little too nerdy.
Yeah.
She's a little too musical theater.
I don't know. Molly's
No?
a little musical gal.
Yeah, but she's like a bitch,
Musician.
yeah.
you know? She's a baddie.
Anna
Baddie.
Kendrick can be a baddie, but it's a musical theater nerd versus.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never seen her in a movie where I was just like, and
Ooh.
if I don't get it, I don't get it. You know.
Yeah.
It's like seeing her in Twilight didn't do it for me.
Last bit of gay news that I got is it's the Met Gala tonight, Monday night.
It is, yes.
Who cares?
Yeah,
What is that for exactly?
It's just
it's a benefit for the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
yeah, and it's
Okay.
put on by Anna Winter, and each year there's a theme, and it's basically a costume party.
Yeah.
But it's like a high end couture costume party, and then they just go in and they have a dinner. And there was a really good episode of Dave where they're at the Met Gala, which I think explained it really well.
With your girl Rachel McAdams.
Oh.
Mrs. McAdams was in it.
I love Rachel McAdams.
That
That forehead vein just
oh,
love it.
gross. I just quickly looked through all the looks beforehand, and it was kind of boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the theme this year?
Tailored something? I don't know.
It's tailored. It's by, I think, was it not ASAP Rocky, right?
I don't know.
Someone doing it?
I know it's black something, but I don't know if it's like black people or black tie. I don't know.
It's supposed to be like suits.
Yeah. Well, they're basically everyone was wearing like a suit of some kind.
The pictures I saw, I didn't see any.
The co-chair was Coleman Domingo.
Oh.
He's real hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Real hot right now. It got I
Good
kind
good
of,
for him, by the way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
good
He's
for
one
him.
of those like career guys that I'm glad he's having his moment.
Yeah. I kind of want to see the Four Seasons show on Netflix. He's in
Mhm.
that. It's with
Mm.
him and Tina Fey and Steve
Mhm.
Carell and Will Forte, and some other people.
It's weird. It's like that's about people going through like a midlife situation.
No.
What about that speaks to you?
It's I like
What's
to
going on?
I like watching stuff about old people.
By the way, Steve Carell just gets better with age.
Well,
Right?
most men
Just-
do.
It's
I mean,
insane.
Look at
Love Steve
George
Carell.
Well,
Clooney.
but he had his glow up.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, how did you have it in you for a second glow up?
Yeah, he looks good in that that movie that's coming out too from the Succession guy. There's an HBO movie.
I
where
forget
it's
what
like
it is.
I forget what it's called, but it's like all these like tech bro.
Yeah, they're at, like, a
guys going on a
chalet.
retreat. Yeah, it looks pretty
Mm-mm.
good. Yeah. So whatever, Met Gala. Who cares? Gay news.
Got news for you. That means you guess.
Oh, gay news, bitch.
Love it.
Okay, let's play another game. Since we played a game last week, I wanted to
Okay.
play a game this week. This week,
Okay.
we're going to do a little game I like to call Katy Perry or Buzz Aldrin.
What is this?
What is this?
Okay.
So same game as last week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't want to change it up too much, but I wanted to see if you could guess who said the quote, either Buzz Aldrin or Katy Perry. Also, I didn't think I could hate Katy Perry anymore than I already do.
I am living for the videos of her
Her
choreography right now.
choreo, the videos of her choreography at her Lifetimes tour are so bad, and the concert looks so bad. Like, I hope nobody's going to it.
Do you think her choreography is off because she's back on Earth and she was in space for such a long
I
time?
think she was
Probably.
body swapped. I'm going to
Yeah.
tell everyone she was body swapped.
It's like the Britney Spears thing. It's not
Yeah.
even her anymore.
Okay, let's do a couple. Let's do a couple here to see
Okay.
to get warmed
Okay.
up. And,
Okay.
to get warmed up.
to get warmed up, to get nice and lubed up. Fun fact: you know, Katy Perry has never won a Grammy,
Wow.
which makes me think there is justice in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to fall down a few times before you learn how to launch yourself.
Jesus.
Oh no. I'm going to guess that's Buzz.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Katy Perry,
Fuck.
astronaut Katy Perry.
God damn it. Okay.
I've always wanted to reach beyond what people thought was possible.
Okay, that's Buzz.
Buzz.
Katy Perry.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
I want it to be Buzz.
Okay.
Not everyone understood what I was trying to do, but I did it anyway.
Is that Katy Perry?
That sounds like Katy.
Buzz Aldrin.
Fuck.
Whoa. Can we? I want to do over.
Yeah. When's the warm up end?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just feel like a tiny dot in the universe, and that's okay.
Katy Perry.
That's Buzz.
Katy Perry.
Oh my
1
god.
point for Joe. 1 point.
We're on the
for
board.
Joe. The stars don't shine unless it's dark.
Katy Perry.
Buzz.
Katy Perry.
Oh,
Buzz knows that the stars shine
Yeah.
all the time.
That's specifically a line from I'm wide awake.
Is it
Oh,
really?
it's a lyric?
I'm wide awake. She's got the dumbest lyrics too, so
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're a firework.
Being alone on the edge of the world teaches you who you really are.
Are one of these gonna be fucking Buzz?
Katy.
Buzz. You,
It's Katy Perry.
are you serious?
It's Buzz Aldrin.
Thank you.
Ah.
1 point. 1
Wow,
point.
2-1. All right. All
I'm
right.
in it.
To move forward, sometimes you need to disconnect from everything.
Buzz.
Buzz.
Buzz Aldrin.
Fuck yeah, 2.
2-3. You can plan all you want, but life will still surprise you mid-flight.
Katy Perry.
Stop saying Buzz.
Katy Perry.
Are you fucking kidding me?
2-4.
This is a dumb game.
It takes a lot of silence to hear your true voice.
Is that Dominic Toretto?
Katy Perry.
Is this a trick question? It's not Dom? It's Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Jesus.
All right. It wasn't just about reaching the moon. It was about reaching a new version of myself.
Buzz?
It's Katy Perry.
It was Buzz.
Okay.
Katy didn't go to the moon.
I know, but
so
I'm
that's
trying-
why I was like,
I don't know if they're trying to be obvious with these.
Joe,
God.
Joe wins this round of Katy Perry or Buzz Aldrin.
What is this?
That was a lot harder than Vin Diesel or Jesus because Katy Perry is also an astronaut. So like
Okay.
the two of them have very similar paths.
little
You
disclaimer.
failed.
Little disclaimer. Katy Perry has been to space. She is not an astronaut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't have to.
okay. That's
Just
fine.
FYI.
She's still stupid as hell though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like her?
I do not.
Like physically? Would you kick her out of bed?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I'm just curious.
Go on, get.
Go get.
Go on,
I have
get.
standards.
Afterwards or beforehand?
Before.
If you woke up and Katy Perry was naked next to you in bed.
I don't want that.
No?
I don't want that at all.
At all.
No.
Okay.
God.
What if she was just standing at the end of your bed,
That would make more
arms
sense.
spread, naked,
Yeah.
cooter on display?
Yeah.
Cooter on display?
Cooter on
and,
display.
And tutor.
Cooter and tutor.
Yeah.
Just staring at you sleeping.
You know
what would you do
she's-
then?
Yeah.
Screen.
What,
What do you mean?
What if she had her boyfriend Legolas with her?
What do you think I'm gonna do with Legolas?
I don't know. Ask for his
I
autograph.
mean, there's probably a cuck chair somewhere, right?
yeah.
I don't want it. I'm not sitting in that chair for that. I don't want to.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm not. I'm leaving. Taking my chair with me.
Really?
Yeah.
The thing that I love about you, Coral, is you just you have a travel cuck chair
Mhm.
for any
For anything.
event that may arise.
Any
You
situation.
never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to be prepared.
Yeah, I
It's
appreciate
embarrassing when you're not.
I
Like,
appreciate that about
yeah.
you. All right, this next segment is called Coral's Corner.
Yeah. Well, fuck. I didn't know we were doing trivia. I had questions for you.
You have a question for me?
Yeah.
Okay, hit me.
So,
I heard. Well, first off,
What?
I heard this bitch on the phone with her baby girl talking about like,
Ooh.
no, I'm going to tell him today. I'm going to tell him. So I can't wait to find out what this is all about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
I was listening to Don't You Call It Carl.
Sure,
too.
sure. Just talking.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Princess Donut. Anyways, okay, so Have the American Citizens Test? Have y'all ever looked that up?
It's crazy. It's been a long time, but it's wild.
Yeah, because it's 100 questions, and I thought that it was going to be like ABCD. No, you have to sit in front of someone like this, and you have like 15 seconds to come up with an answer, and it has to be verbal.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Verbal, oral, which one is it?
That's the same.
It's the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Verbal, oral.
I'm trying to use new words.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you questions.
Wait, did a certain someone become a citizen?
No.
Oh, she taking the test?
Oh, yeah, just take the test.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what will you?
She's got time.
What was it you're going to tell us then?
That's it. She wanted to come in and ask you the questions.
Oh, ask me the questions.
Yeah. Okay. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Paying your taxes.
No, because everyone has to pay taxes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it voting?
It's serve on a jury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Cool. But I didn't get to study at all. So
well, you're an American. You should just know this.
Yeah.
You're born with this information.
We had 8 years of social studies classes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like you've been here your whole life.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
All right. When was the Constitution written?
1776.
No, that was the Declaration of Independence.
Whoa.
1779?
1787.
Oh, shit. We went for 11 years without a constitution. It must have been a real shit show.
Yeah.
You're doing okay. Let's see if I got an easy
We were
one.
both close.
You were close, but close isn't going to make you
The citizen. Yeah.
So
we're going to fail the
Okay.
citizen test.
Sure.
Yeah. How many amendments does the Constitution have?
I was going to say 16.
Sounds wrong.
It is wrong.
15?
32.
Mm-mm.
36.
27.
27.
Jesus.
Let's see. Where's
I was a history major for 2 years.
Ooh, how'd that go?
Oh, great. I mean, they told me that the only thing I could do was either become a lawyer or get an education. So I was like, bye.
I took AP history in high school. I hated it.
Hated it.
I do enjoy history. I just hated history class.
I think the thing I dislike the most about history is when it's about numbers and figures and like being tested on numbers and figures. It's like, bitch, we have history books. We can look that shit up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have to give a different oral exam. I was like, I can't do this one. Yeah. Let's see.
All right.
What is one reason colonists came to America? This is my favorite question.
One reason?
Yeah, just one reason that the colonists came to America.
Let me see.
For a better life?
Is this a response written today? I'm going to say because of religious persecution, even though I know that's not the main
Religious
case.
freedom is one of them.
Yeah.
You got anything?
That's what I meant.
Okay, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Well, it's freedom, political liberty, religious freedom, economic opportunity, and escape persecution.
Well, guess what? You done fucked up. You came to the wrong place. You could take all that woke garbage and you could swim back across that ocean back to your Britain place.
That's crazy, but I love it.
Okay.
Do you know who President Eisenhower is?
Sure.
Yeah.
Great. What war was he in?
What were?
The War of Pigs?
War. No.
What war?
What war?
World War One.
So close.
2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh.
These
Theodore
questions
was
are
War of Pigs.
crazy and so random.
Yeah. They're not that random.
Are they not?
It's like American history, but
Yeah.
I would not pass.
that was it. Those were all the questions.
No, I have more. Do you want more?
Yeah, give me more.
Okay. Who makes federal laws?
Fucking government people. President Trump. Who cares?
Congress and the House of Representatives, the Senate.
Yeah.
There. I was like,
There we
wait,
go.
those two branches together.
Okie dokie. What is an amendment?
To change the Constitution that's ratified by 3 branches of government.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing great. You gotta pick it up.
Yeah, whatever.
God. What is the rule of law?
What?
This is a day to ask what the rule of law is when the executive branch is like, I'm not going to turn that plane around.
Strike hard and fast. Wait, that's Cobra Kai.
It's everyone must follow the law, leaders must obey the law, government must obey the law, and no one is above the law.
Well, this grand experiment of the Republic Nation of America is over.
Yeah, wow. Don't ask these questions today, because I mean,
They are asking these questions today.
Yeah.
How is Trump gonna expect anyone to get citizenship when he's not abiding by any whatever? We can't talk about this
He
shit
doesn't. That's the point.
He's the Pope now.
I know.
There is no law
fine.
for popes. He's
It's
fine.
This is a weird Coral's Corner. I wasn't expecting this.
Why?
I thought we were gonna talk about boobies or something.
We can always talk about boobies.
Damn, girl.
But I don't know. I looked at the questions and no.
Yeah. Well, if you study, I mean, the questions are always the same, right?
Mm-mm.
No, they're
No.
like different.
I think it's different. I think, well, I don't know that you get asked 100 questions, but I think there are 100 questions that you could be asked. And I think it's different.
I was told you get asked 100 questions. You don't know what they are. And there's no like pamphlet you can study
Yeah.
because they're always going to be random.
There
No one's
is-
going to have the same test.
There is like a guideline
Mhm.
from what I understand, because you can take courses to study for it.
I mean, couldn't our friend just stand in front of them and be like, "Look, I wrote a book about the American president." Okay. Granted, there was
Yeah.
an exorcism involved,
But it's a
and it
woman
was-
president. They don't want
That's
that.
true. It is
That's true.
fantasy.
And there,
Yeah.
high fantasy.
It's a big fantasy.
Wow. All right. Well, I
And-
mean, I already knew I was going to fail all those.
yeah.
I already knew you would fail all those because whatever history lessons you grew up with are probably the wrong ones anyway.
Yeah, they weren't like that.
Yeah.
is it
Which-
just history of coal mines?
Do we have we don't have coal mines.
I don't know.
No.
It's Appalachia out there.
just
Appalachia.
moonshine and corn and
Did you see Sinners yet?
No, did you?
Yeah, we saw
Yeah.
it last night.
And
It was
It
great.
was great.
We went to the Vista for the. I'd never been.
Who is that?
The Vista.
Yeah.
It's a theater in Silver Lake that Quentin Tarantino owns now.
Oh.
It shut down during COVID, and then he bought it, reopened it. It was my first time there, and we
Mhm.
saw it on film,
Mhm.
Wow.
Sinners.
Mhm.
which I don't think I needed to see on film. It was like
Mhm.
kind of washed out a little bit, and I could tell like
I think the big sell was I think film is kind of like yay, but I think there was an aspect ratio shift in IMAX that was
Oh.
the thing that like Christopher had input on. Had
I didn't
assisted
notice
with.
that. Did that happen?
No, because
it
we
was
weren't
in
at
70
IMAX for
millimeter.
that.
Oh,
Can I
got
ask a
it.
dumb question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. What the fuck do you mean on film? What do you mean? It's already on film.
That is a dumb question, but we'll let it ride.
We love it.
So normally when you
Uh-huh.
go to a movie theater, it's like digital and it's like a file that's being projected through a projector. In the olden days, like when I worked as a film projectionist at
With
the
the
movie
little
theater,
Like 12
it was
years, 12 years
actual,
ago?
like
How
12 years
long
ago, yeah.
12 years ago.
It was actual film that was on reels, and you would feed it through the projector, and it would like play.
Oh.
So when I was a projectionist at a movie theater in the 90s, you would get the movies and they'd come on all these little reels,
Mhm.
right? There'd usually be like 8 of them or so. And my job would be to cut them up and splice them all together into one big reel that sat on a platter. And then it would go, the film would go from one giant platter through the camera to another giant platter.
We have evolved so much.
And nowadays it's just digital files and whatever. But the cinephiles out
Uh-huh.
there are like, oh, it's so much, everything's better on film. So there's places like the New Beverly and the Vista where they show things on film. The New Beverly is always on film, I think.
I think the Vista switches
Yeah.
depending on the movie, but they are capable of doing 70 millimeter, which is the size
70
of the
millimeters,
film
like,
cell.
Okay.
So it's a bigger film cell. The quality of the image tends to be better than 35,
Yeah.
but 35 was the standard for a long time.
I feel like we just come here to learn, and I love it. This
Yeah.
is what this corner is all about:
Yeah.
education.
It is. It really is.
But is it really better to watch it on film?
Not always. I
Okay.
mean, according to me, but I'm a dum-dum. I also like,
Mhm,
you
mhm.
know, I like a crispy little image. I don't know.
I think it depends. Not every movie. I would not cry over Thunderbolts in any different format.
The new
Like,
Avengers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
What? It's on. Look
Yeah.
at the TV.
Did you
it's
see
all
it
over the
yet?
place.
No.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts is
Pretty
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might have enjoyed it more than Sinners, but only because it was like an easier ride. It was like
oh, you did a double feature with it.
no.
right?
We saw Thunderbolts on Friday or something, or Thursday night, and then we saw Sinners last night. But
No,
See,
with the
we
girl,
have to
that
go
was the same
see-
girl, right?
Yeah. We got to go
Yeah.
see Thunderbolts because Otherwise, we walk into the store on Friday and someone's going to walk in and say something.
Yeah, exactly.
So we rush.
Yeah.
We rush. out.
Your girl Haley Steinfeld is in Sinners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it my girl?
I don't know. She's like
Why ain't she your girl?
I don't think I've seen her in anything but Pitch Perfect too.
bullshit. You've seen Hawkeye.
I forgot she's in that.
Did you see Hawkeye?
Oh yeah, she is. I think I just overlooked that. Scarlett
She's
Johansson's
literally
in-
the main character.
Scarlett Johansson's not in Hawkeye.
What
She's
am I
not.
thinking? That's Black Widow.
Yeah.
I've not seen Hawkeye then.
The show Hawkeye.
No.
Oh, it's good.
Is that the daughter?
No,
Who is she then?
she's
Her
like
name's
a
Kate. Her name's Kate Bishop.
yeah.
She's independent from Hawkeye. She's a good archer and she kind of tracks him down.
She like takes on the mantle of Hawkeye. But
Yeah.
the Hawkeye show is where Yelena comes in. Florence Pugh.
That was
That's her
Florence.
first one.
I'm 90% sure that's her first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florence Pugh in Thunderbolts is pretty awesome.
She-
I
you
do
would
like-
you would drop a moisty for sure.
Mm-hmm.
She is the new Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr. for the franchise, I think.
Oh, for sure.
I would show up. I would watch anything that Florence is in.
Yeah, she really
Really?
crushes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love the accent. What is that, Russian?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. She's
She's-
good.
She could
Oh,
save the
watch
Marvel
it.
universe.
Yeah. Also,
Oh, whoa.
Olivia
really?
Wilde can fuck right off with her Pew hate.
Yeah,
Olivia Wilde.
What was that movie? Don't
She-
worry, darling. Remember that bullshit
Oh,
movie
with the
with
whole-
Florence
the
and
Harris-
Chris Pine.
yeah.
And, yeah.
Harry Style?
He spit on him and then
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And
She doesn't
Olivia
like her?
Wilde, she was like talking shit about Florence Pugh and these like audio recordings that leaked when she was talking to what's his name? LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was like,
Wow.
Lil Miss Pugh, blah, blah, blah. Lil Miss Flo, she kept calling her. She needs to get her act together, blah, blah, blah.
That's so hateful.
Yeah, Olivia
Yeah.
Wilde sucks.
Okay, well, I'll watch
Although
it.
she's great in the studio.
The studio.
Wasn't she in that? Wasn't that she the one who was the director?
Oh, yeah. She was great in that. Fuck. All right, whatever.
She's a pretty good actress.
She can act.
The studio?
Yeah, we're bouncing around all over the place right
Yeah.
now, but the
You're here
studio
with us, yeah.
on
They get
on
it.
Apple TV
Okay.
is like really good as well.
Okay.
They're half-hour episodes. They go down real easy, and I implore you to go home and watch some of the studio.
Okay.
What are you watching right now? I know we talked about
Yeah,
this last week.
we've talked about what we're watching.
Okay.
You still you finished 1923, so no more of that.
You're just sitting in your cuck chair watching Sabrina.
Now, I might do that later. I'm watching the prequel to the prequel, 1883.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
It's fucking Tim
So-
McGraw and Faith Hill, you jackals. What do you mean? Those are our people.
Yeah, okay.
Someone's out here trying to get her citizenship.
Yeah, Jesus.
Being real yeehaw, but it's actually pretty good. I like it better than 1923. 1923 pissed me fuck off,
Really?
but this one's really good.
That was
Uh,
Harrison and
yeah.
Helen.
Yeah.
Mhm. Helen did great. Love her. But Faith Hill on a horse, I'll be a horse girl for that.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill are in that?
Yeah, they're married. That's
Huh.
like they're the main characters.
Do
Really?
either of them act?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim
Yeah.
McGraw was in that movie with Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bully?
Yeah, the Bullock.
Which one?
Not the Green Mile. No, the Longest Yard. No.
No. The Blind Side.
Blind Side. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
You didn't see it?
No.
Sandra Bullock did good in that.
Really?
But yeah, Tim McGraw's the dad. He owns like 40 Taco Bells. It's crazy.
Wow.
Huh.
You would like him. He's great.
He
in it.
owns 40 Taco Bells in the show 1883.
No, and the Blind Side.
This show sounds crazy.
Just watch.
Anyway,
It's
this is Big
good.
Coral's Corner.
Bye.
What a weird corner.
That's what it's for. What do you
a
mean?
weird corner that was.
That wasn't weird.
It was weird.
Well, you're mad. You're not.
You
an
made it
American.
weird.
I didn't make it weird.
They were hard questions. I'm sorry. Get
All
over
right,
it.
so head on over to our Patreon if you haven't already subscribed. You can sign up there for the lowest fucking tier, and you can see a picture of Coral's shitty pants that she sent to me for whatever reason, and also a video of Coral sitting in a cuck chair being filleted by 100.
Whoa, whoa,
I don't
whoa,
know
whoa,
what
whoa,
they're
whoa,
doing.
whoa.
I don't know what they're doing.
What's filleted?
Don't worry
Before
about
I
it.
agree to it.
Don't worry about it.
So this sounds good.
It makes Chef want to go to West Hollywood.
Is that our next little work trip?
Damn.